Welcome to Spirit of Reviews. I'm Randy.
I'm Justin.
I'm Norm.
And I'm Zach.
Our goal here is to give you honest reviews, bold takes, and probably some questionable wisdom. Justin, what are we doing today?
We got a bottle review, baby. A fancy bottle.
The baby.
Yeah. I'm excited about this one. So we've done distillery series before and some other bottle reviews before. We log those in a rating sheet, and that rating sheet is going to be in the description down below. So you can follow along, see whose palate you kind of align with, and kind of stick to them and see if there's a bottle worth picking up.
Yeah, so exciting tonight. We got the Calumet Farms 18. I do have one Norm's note on this, and I'll go through it. But yeah, I'm really excited about this one. Beautiful decanter. That's not a bottle, guys. Let's calm down. So to celebrate the 100th year of Calumet Farms, they put out this 18-year-old Kentucky bourbon. They present it in that beautiful decanter you see there. They say, and I have to read this part, they're embodying the farm's legacy of excellence in horse racing and bourbon craftsmanship. They say it's aged to perfection. We'll see. Non-chill filter bourbon offers a traditional Kentucky profile with deep complexity to making it a true collector's item. We're not collecting it tonight, though. We're sipping it. So,
yes, sir.
Oh, yeah.
What do you got, Zach?
All right, 18-year age statements in the name, 118 proof. If I'm not mistaken, this is actually the highest proof Calumet Farms release of anything they've done. They typically tend to hover around that 100 proof mark. But this is Barton distillate, 74% corn, 18% rye, 8% malted barley. This is going to be in a number 4 char barrel. And obviously it's non-chill filtered. MSRP is $500. I've seen some people get lucky and get it for less than that. But, 9 times out of 10, it's going to be that price or more.
Absolutely. And hey, if you could do us a favor, like, comment, subscribe on our videos. We're trying to put out some good quality videos for you guys to help people along their journey and also help people make wise choices. As well as down below, you'll see a link to our Discord. It's where we all hang out, share wisdom, talk nerdy stuff about whiskeys and spirits of the world, and have a great time together. It's a great community where people like Justin share bottles with us and everybody shares with each other. So Justin will not be sharing his Calumet or Calumet with anybody.
You may not. No.
Yeah.
You may not.
I
can't wait to taste this
real
thing.
quick for 1 second.
Yep.
Oh,
All right. What are we doing for who wants to go on nose?
I could start. And why don't you start, and then we'll wrap around. Why don't you start, Randy?
Oh, me? All right. So, yeah, I mean, for me, right away, I'm getting a surprising sweet vanilla. It's like right off the bat, like it's I think of like I'm gonna go with my candy note. I'm getting like a caramel vanilla, like what are those cow things called again, Norm?
Cowtail.
Cowtails. Yeah, I don't know why I can't remember that. It's not. I don't always want to think of cowtails because that's what comes in the thing. Like my grandparents used to have. They were Brock's candies, and it was just in a clear plastic wrapper. It was bigger, but I'm getting that like right off the bat.
The bullseyes?
What's that? But it was like, it was like, bullseyes. That's what it's called.
There's the caramels with the chewy cream centers.
Yeah, and it's. I mean, for me, this is. I mean, it's hitting right there. It's your tip. I mean, it's a nice soft nose. It's not. It's not smelling at the proof that it is. I think it's actually. I'm getting a much lower proof point on it. Yeah, I mean, oak is there, not as strong as I would have thought for the year, but like a sweet oak. Yeah, it smells wonderful.
About this.
It smells wonderful. Yeah.
Because the age statement, full transparency, age can start putting me off on some bourbons because it becomes like super just cherry, just punching you in the face. And this is heavy vanilla to me, like you're not at a campfire, that wouldn't be right, but you're around, I guess a rick house, and you're smelling like vanilla extract. Like that's how heavy it is coming off the nose for me. Or you're walking through, Lowe's or Home Depot smelling the extract, But this is surprising. The age based off the nose doesn't scare me, so I'm excited to get into.
Norm's always walking through Home Depot, apparently.
Very
various food items.
The vanilla cream note is great. A great call with the caramel, like the bullseye or cowtail, however you want to call it. That's such a spot on note with like the oak is like a sweet oak, but it's not heavy. It's not. It doesn't smell. It doesn't smell. It doesn't smell 118 proof either. It doesn't. It maybe 107 ish to me.
I don't know if it smells that.
No inchworm.
I'm like
Oh,
at 100
I'm way
nose
in
wise. I mean, that's me too. I'm in there, and it's like,
It smells fantastic.
I mean, I'm getting
man,
like
I want to live in
80,
this
100.
glass.
Yeah.
Like, this is
Oh,
all
dude,
right.
it smells
man.
so good.
Zach, what do you got?
Yeah,
Zach,
this is the
agree.
thickest caramel smell I've ever smelled
Yeah.
on a whiskey. I mean, I feel like I'm just waterfalling in it right now. It's just pouring all over my face. I'm getting water.
Willy Wonka, man.
What?
Willy Wonka situation going
Yeah,
on.
exactly. Augustus Gloop right up
with
with
the
you.
bottle there, buddy.
Yeah.
I mean, there aren't many pours where I don't want to
Oh my
stop
gosh.
smelling. Like I literally just want to keep. Like usually I smell,
Yeah.
I pull away. I'm like in here, like
No,
sure.
my nose is on the inside of surface
Okay.
of this glass.
So before we taste it, I have a question. Does anybody think the nose equals the age it's at?
Oh no.
Right?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
What would you say it was at, Zach? Like age wise, if you were guessing?
Like 14.
Yeah, I was thinking 12 to 14. That's
Yeah.
definitely not.
12 to 14. I'm getting that.
Yeah.
It is
does
such
have
a good nose.
I know.
It does have in the very background. There's like a little bit of tobacco. It is also like all you guys are completely right. It's the waterfall of caramel. You're stuck up the chocolate tube, but it's a caramel tube, and you're just getting pounded in the face of caramel. But there's also creme brulee, vanilla notes, like with the cracked black pepper on top.
Pounded in the face of caramel kind of kick.
Zach, you remember how we were
Sent me a
talking the
look.
one day about acid cigars and the sweetness? That's I'm getting now. As I'm getting in there a little bit more, I'm getting more of that sweet acid.
Mm-hmm.
We poured
sweet
this a while
tobacco.
ago too, everyone.
Yeah, it's
Just
been
so
sitting-
everybody knows. Like it's been sitting.
Hey,
It was
I'm
fresh
going to
crack
say
when we
this
did.
wholeheartedly. If the palate doesn't match this nose, I am going to be devastated.
I know.
Well,
I'm hoping it does
got a lot
because
to live up to.
otherwise I'm gonna feel like I wasted some money, even though this is a
$500 note,
beautiful
that's for sure.
situation. Okay.
I have a fixed
we
score.
got to
We
drink
can
this
talk
thing.
about it if it doesn't
I got to
match.
know.
Yeah,
Hey,
we got to
cheers,
drink
boys.
it. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Oh, there's the age.
There's the age. There's the oak. Holy shit, that's totally different.
Yeah.
And proof. Proof is all on the palate, not on the nose.
Yep.
Wow.
But it's good though.
That is
Oh.
tobacco. That is oak. And not like sweet tobacco. That's like pipe, like I think of pipe tobacco when I think of sweetness. This is more like almost cigarette tobacco.
Out of Cavendish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lots of oak. Tongue is like on fire. Like just in a good way. But that sweetness I was dying for. She's not there.
No, this
I
is
get-
cigar box to me.
Yeah.
Like
Yep.
this. It's enough sweetness where I'm not going to pour maple syrup in the bottle, but
Go check Discord.
Okay,
check this
I
for the
can't
best.
buy a fucking bottle.
I'm coming for no. This is just sophisticated. It's not one note. You get the cigar box, but man, it just keeps going and going and going. The proof is there when you drink it. Man, if you smell, well, we just did. You smell it, you drink it, you're thinking you're having two different experiences here, right? I think I'm having two different experiences. But I keep going back. This is the best Barton I've had on profile ever. I'll say it. But I like this.
Yeah.
Justin, I'm sorry I cut you off earlier. I had to
it's fine. This is it. I'm happy. The palate, I will agree, is disconnected from the nose, but I think in a pretty good way and not necessarily a bad way. The sweetness, I get a little bit of sweet oak, but it's that's about it with the sweetness. But the palate is very good.
You get that sweet oak on the finish.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I get. It's after everything goes away, the sweetness.
Yeah, you get tobacco, the leathers, like all the good old notes. The spice is great on the palate here. I'm not disappointed in this at all. Zach.
Yeah, I think I had the mild tobacco in the background on the nose, but here it's forefront. But first and foremost, I'm just getting slapped in the face with leather as I sip this, and I'm really loving it too. I think you die down the vanilla and you amp up the cherry. I mean, I know Norm talked about it. We talked about it this past weekend. We're drinking some old stuff. A lot of it was getting really cherry, and I was really enjoying it. But yeah, that tends to get amplified with age. And you could definitely, I would say this drink's older than Michter's 20 does to me.
Yeah.
By a fair amount, because it's that much darker. Wow. Yeah.
Oh, you said Michter's 20.
Yeah,
I said Michter's 20. Yeah.
Was I've never had Michter's 20, so I can't.
Yeah. Well, I never had until this weekend. But.
Share your bottles.
I wish I could, guys.
That's when you have little sample bottles in the Coke.
Yeah, no, I need to be like, oh, this is.
I was saying at the graduation. I mean, you could have hooked a brother up.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying it. You have to like age on your palate though.
Yes.
This is like it's not old Fitz 19 levels of age to me. That still is the most leathery thing that's ever leathered. That did come from a cow, but this is a good balance of that note with just a little mild dark sweetness. Very good. I love Barton. So
yeah, it's that. I mean the nose was amazing. The palate is amazing. Completely disconnected for me, but like as Norm said it perfectly. I'm having two totally different experiences, which is amazing. And it's right. It's like, ooh, this is fun. This is an absolutely fun pour. So again, thanks Justin for sharing this with us.
For sure. Happy to share.
You said leather, Zach, and it's funny because I was trying to pick it up and I was almost getting like we did on the Dusty Turkey, like that urethane note. But when you said the leather, I'm almost getting like like when you go into a place and they like polish leather, like it's more that like the oily leather,
the shoe leather.
Yeah, the shoe leather. That's it. That's like right on spot with what I'm getting. Man, this drink's different than the nose. Wow.
And it has like the white lifesaver, like peppermint sensation on the tongue in the finish that I'm really enjoying as well. It's
tongue is.
It's just enough Kentucky hug, just enough of the rye spice lingering in the palate that you're just kind of left all.
Yeah, definitely not like a pop rocks on your tongue. It's definitely more like that.
Yeah.
No, the flavor you get after the finish too is great. Like it's like that. It's like a pipe tobacco almost, like that leather. It's so good.
Yeah, this is one you sip and you let it linger.
Y'all typically get bananas on your Barton products. I know that seems to be a contentious.
I'm not going to pick up a little bit on the end. Like when I sit with it, not sip it, I pick up banana.
Is it like Foster? Bananas Foster, or
it's more Foster than what's the candy? The not Runts, but that's a good
Laffy
one.
Taffy.
Laffy Taffy.
Laffy Taffy.
It's more.
I mean,
it's almost in between.
More like you're talking more like 1792.
Yeah,
those. When you're talking that, so like
foolproof.
Yeah, this is like.
I just wanted to clarify that. I mean, none of us said banana, but I know people ask.
No,
so.
the banana is not on this bad boy.
Yep.
This to me is similar to with a lot more age of that horse soldier bottle where it's like you're getting more age, you're getting more flavors.
Oh yeah,
different. Like
that's I didn't get
this many years later.
I didn't get banana on the horse soldier either.
I did not either. So
no,
a little different.
Man,
this is great,
dude. This is a great
we need to go to Scores because man.
Yeah.
Hey, I mean, you gotta let people know it's a lot of money.
No, I know
it is a lot of money. I'm glad you brought that up as we get into scoring.
But good priming you there.
Watching the other videos, we talk about price and value. This is the kind of experience. Okay, this is the kind of experience I want to get from an expensive bottle, right? There's so many expensive bottles out there, and you drink them, and you're like, it's fine, I mean, I didn't pay for this. Thank you, Justin, for sharing this. I don't want to go too long with this, but I'm going through my thoughts here. I don't typically like older whiskey. I'm really relieved by this one being good because I want to crap all over your special bottle there. So I'm really relieved. Oh, price is hard. Oh man, I don't need many. It's a hello there, but I don't need many. I would just need one ever and enjoy it
You
for a
can
few
ignore
years.
that part of it. You
Okay,
can
all
ignore
right.
it. Yeah,
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 just
it's hello there whiskey. This is up there. This get rid of price, get rid of all that, and this for what it is. I'm not getting this experience in $100 bottle, $150 bottle, a $70 bottle. So most of the experiences I get are usually cheaper than what they price out for. This one is a hello there. It's an 8 for me. I like this.
yeah. I'm with you, Norm. If I'm just rating the spirit itself, I'm going to give it an 8. It's a hello there. This is an amazing whiskey. This is a fun experience. This is something I think you should try to seek out. And going off of that, you should probably likely split this with someone because $500 is a whole heck of a lot of change. Now, I will tell you that if you ever tasted GT, like I know there's one guy in our group, Scott, we're all familiar, but if you ever tasted GTS and you thought, okay, that's really good. That's, very, very good Kentucky bourbon whiskey. But maybe it's a little too aggressive for my palate, or maybe it just doesn't have the oak that I want. It doesn't have the age. I think, instead of buying that on secondary, you go get this, and this is probably going to sit everywhere because nobody wants to spend the money on it. And that's justified, right? But I think find a splitting partner, go in halvesies or 3-way or a 4-way or whatever your budget allows. Split 2-ounce samples for it, whatever you got. But try to find a way to get it at a bar, experience it. This is really good old whiskey. This is what old whiskey should be like. This is what luxury bottles should taste like.
Yes.
I never gave a score with price in mind. I'm going to knock it a full point down to a 7. I'm not going to take it all the way down. I mean, I'm telling you to split it, but it's not in the same category as splittable bottles to me. This is something I think you should seek out. Just how you get it just depends on your budget.
Zach, if we split one, do you keep the bottle 50% of the year and then I keep it?
gonna say,
Yeah,
what do you
timeshare. Yeah.
Whoever's keeping the bottle is going to pay more than half. Yeah.
So for me, this is an experience across the board. I have one. Happy I have one. This falls under the category of a similar one we did with the HH19. I know what SRP is, but I also know what you can get it for. We were fortunate enough to get it for cheaper than that. I am so happy I have one. Thank you, Justin. And especially, I think for where I'm at in my journey, price included on this one. And you don't often hear me say this. I weigh price heavily. This is a bottle, as Zach said, you should, if you cannot afford the bottle by itself, find someone to split it with. This is worth it. It is, especially if you're far along in the journey. I don't think we really said that. This is not a bottle. Again, this is similar to a Dusty. This is not a bottle where if you're new in the journey, this is what you go drink. It's not something that the early people in the journey might feel in love with. But I mean, this is a hard one to score, because I think that for me, it's shelf worthy, but the palate is a hello there. It's the price brings it down. Zach's right. For me, the price brings it down. But the experience and where I'm at in my journey, I have to be true to myself on this one. And that's me. This is an 8.2. Even with the price included, it is something I would highly suggest. That's where I'm at in my journey. I want to nose this, drink it. It's amazing. Price included.
Wow.
Okay. Well, I think we're going to flip the script a little bit on most of the stuff I've been ranking before here. So I don't think I have anything in my collection that is like this profile. And I love this profile. This is pretty high on my list. Like, I am so happy. I was nervous a little bit about, like, obviously it was like nice to buy the bottle because it's amazing. The box it comes in, everything, the whole package is fantastic. They did a great job. But now having it and then tasting it, I'm so happy I have it. I'm at an 8.5. This is the best thing I've had in a long time. I am so happy to have this. This might be whiskey of the year this year for me. We're almost halfway through the year. There's a lot of stuff happen, but man, this is good. It drinks age plus. I'm so happy with it. I don't know what else to say. It drinks better than GTS's to me. A lot of them.
So this is what a special release should
I'm with
be,
you, Justin.
right?
It just, man, it's special.
I want to add one other thing real quick, just because I feel like this needs to be said. In our Discord, we have people who help each other. We have these bottles because of a member in our Discord. He went and got these bottles for us, helped us, shipped them to us. We call it muling. That's the beautiful thing of the whiskey community. With that being said, make sure you take care of the people who take care of you. That's what makes the community go around. But yeah, this is thank you, Ken. Without you, we would not have Ken. These. So
yeah, for sure. I don't know what else to say.
I'll just couple more thoughts here. Since we just came off of again the past weekend, I had a good number. I don't remember what years they were because there was so many GTS going that I couldn't keep track of what releases they were, what the proof points were, right? But yeah, this is hitting me way better than this is more nuanced. This has more complexity. This has more layers. This is more enjoyable of an experience than GTS. And to also counterpoint with the previous video we did recently with Heaven Hill 19, if someone calls and says, hey, I've got Heaven Hill 19 for MSRP, or I can get you something, or I can get you this bottle for $400, maybe you can find it on sale somewhere. Like I said, I know it's happened. Maybe rare. I don't know what this bottle is going to end up doing long term. But spend the extra $100, spend the extra $200 if you got it like that. This is way better, way better.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, I haven't seen this sitting around. I don't know how much it's sitting around.
There's like 3 boxes of it at my ABC just down the road.
Dude, that's insane to me. The fact that
it's
I
high
know people
price.
pay that $600+ for a GTS, and you could have this for what is it? Probably $500.
I think people are comparing it to Calumet at 16. Is the thing? This is a whole different animal. This is not even in the same ballpark.
Calumet 16.
Not even.
They're all like, oh, it's 2 years younger, and it's
Calumet. Yeah,
a third of the price.
It's not even in the. I mean, Calumet 16. This Calumet 16 drinks like a 12-year compared to this thing.
Mm-hmm. I was talking, or I saw somebody talking about it. I can't remember who or else I'd give them credit. They were talking about if Calumet 16 and 15 came out now, they would be a higher price than what they are on the shelf. Those came out back when pricing was a little bit more reasonable. Those would be higher priced now just for the age, purely for the age. So I think this is priced fairly for what we got it at $399. $500 is a little bit of a stretch, but man, I can't argue with secondary on GTSs is over $600 easy.
I was just gonna say,
for me, this is a no-brainer compared to now that I've tasted it. Compared to, I've had a lot of GTSs. I don't know any of them that drink any close to this age at all. This drink's way older than any GTS I've ever had. Not saying some GTSs are better than this. That's fair. That's all personal preference. But I could not be happier to have this bottle.
Yeah. All right.
Well said.
I don't think there's much more we can say, right?
No.
I mean, it's we've given our scores, we've set our thoughts, and hopefully, if you can afford to get it in some way or fashion, go for it.
Get a split, something. Okay. Don't ask me, please.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm already all the way in, guys. No more.
No.
Okay. Well, with that, guys, stay spirited. We'll see you on the next one.
Stay spirited, everybody.